Harish had a wife who spoke a lot, and Harish was very upset due to speaking too much. Harish came to know that a Mahatma has come to the forest. He takes his wife to him and says, Muniva, please explain to her. She talks a lot, despite my refusal. Even after this, he keeps talking throughout the day, no matter how much I try to explain to him that he should learn to speak less and remain silent. But no, and every time. Because of this, there is a fight. Mahatma smiled and said, let me explain this with the help of a story, my teacher. There was a disciple who talked a lot. He was always here and there, and never remained silent when if I go to collect donations, there is a new story from every house. He would bring it and tell it to other disciples of the ashram, and one disciple that speaks ill of others, gossips and is good in front of others, tries to become and from his own mouth. Keep praising and always present yourself as the most intelligent person in front of the guru. And trying to prove himself superior, he makes himself known to all the disciples. He considered me different and superior to others. He said that I was a child of rich family. If I wanted a comfortable and facilities, I could live a life full of love. But I'll leave all that behind and be here I have come because I want to discover, to know myself, to know life. Want to know? One day the guru called all the disciples of the ashram. Said, you all need someone for the next 1 month. You have to take a resolution. This will strengthen your resolve and you will. Self-power will flow. All of you can do something as per your capacity. You can also take a resolution, and if before 1 month, if anyone among us breaks his resolve, he will return to his old life, can get back to routine. All the disciples took resolutions according to their power, and after telling the guru about your respective resolutions, leave from there. Gone. But the disciple who distinguished himself wanted to show, went straight to Guru's hut and said, I do not want to take any small resolution, but I want to take another great resolution like my own. Yes, please tell me what resolution should I take. Hearing this from him, the Guru smiled and said, Can you? Will you be able to fulfill the resolution given by me? Would it be possible for you to accomplish that? Probably not. That's not possible for you. You can't fulfill it. You won't be able to do it. That's why you yourself are a saint. The disciple said, No, Gurudev. Whatever resolution you give me, I must complete it. The Guru said, Okay, then you can do it next. The disciple asked, Then what is the solution? Remain silent for a month. Do not utter a single word from your mouth. This is your resolution, the disciple said. Gurudev, this is also a resolution. Yes, it is very easy. You give a resolution, which be equal to my ability, the Guru said. First you fulfill your resolution. The disciple obeyed the Guru's words. Li and he became silent at the same time, and turned away from the hut. When out, he found it very easy to remain silent. One day I somehow managed to remain silent. But the next day, the burden of not speaking started increasing in his mind, and on the first day, he started feeling heaviness, and on the fourth day, there was a feeling inside him. There was a strange feeling of uneasiness, because all the disciples of the ashram nearby were. He was talking to others, and he also presented his side to them. Wanted to keep him, wanted to stop him from speaking, but the resolution was coming to him. That's why he spent the whole day just making eyes. A few more days passed in this manner, and the disciple fell ill. His head was splitting. He couldn't even eat or drink. Didn't feel like speaking. He just wanted to speak. He went near him and sat in front of him and wrote to him and told him, Gurudev, I want to speak. I can't breathe without speaking. My breath getting suffocated. I'm going crazy inside. What should I do? Should I break my resolve? After reading this, the Guru smiled and said, I am coming to resolve. Do not happen. But the one who fulfills his resolution, he increases his inner strength, and who increases power, he is the path of society and awakening. But he moves ahead. The resolution is also in your hands. I was there, and it is in your hands to break it. Your many brothers broke their resolve and followed their old routine. But we're back. If you can't make it, If it remains, then you too will break your resolve and go back to your old routine. You can go back, but remember, if you are not able to handle this small resolution, how will you manage for the rest of your life? The rest of the decision is completely in your hands, gurus. The words hurt the disciple's heart. Ebal went back from there and took himself to his hut. After closing it, he leaves the hut only for his important work. While going out, he remained sitting inside the hut all the time. 15 days passed, and almost all the disciples of the ashram resolved to buy now it was broken. But his resolve was still going on, resolved since taking it till now, he has not spoken a single word. The whole ashram was surprised that how can a person who speaks so much remain silent? After 15 days he again went to his teacher, and he has written, Gurudev, I am silent from outside, but there are many voices within me, many cries and complaints. I am there, I keep talking inside, my mind is different. Ask the question, I am as beautiful on the outside as I am on the inside. Just full of noise, is it like this? My resolve is still there, the Guru said. Yes. The resolution is still going on, but until the people, the voices will continue to speak in your ears, your mind will continue to speak so it is a habit, even if you remain silent from outside. But you will keep saying inside. You will be troubled by these things. These ones should go away from the noise. The disciple should pay obeisance to the Guru and go there. He goes away and goes to his hut in the forest early in the morning. He goes towards many days pass. The time for resolution also ends, but the disciple returns. He did not come. Everyone in the ashram was afraid that some wild animal might be there. Has taken food from him, meanwhile many efforts are being made to find him. Search was made, but he was nowhere to be found. Guru brothers accepted that wild animals had made him their prey. But the Guru does not think so. One day another disciple of the ashram came to the Guru and said, Gurudev, that big talker of ours, what might have happened to the brother? What animal might have killed him? The Guru said, the animals may have made him their prey, but he may not return. There may be another reason. Maybe he will find it. Has gone for which he had gone. Then the disciple asked, Gurudev, is it so harmful to speak too much? The Guru said, where, man? This is also one of the many sorrows in life, that he can never remain silent. There is always something. Keeps talking just because of our speaking to half of us. More suffering arises, none of us is silent want to live. We just want to let the other person hear, who is also in our mind. After taking out everything, it is sitting in his mind. Want to give, want to make him understand that see you are wrong. And I'm right, this way of listening and narrating. Work continues throughout life, but in this ignorance way. Time, your life, your understanding, and the most important precious moments to live can be visited, which can be experienced, in which joy can be found, can be gained. Lose it all, but it's what do we get in return? Nothing. Everything is wasted and wasted. The Guru said, observing your thoughts with full awareness. This is the only way to solve all mental problems, by living in the present, to contemplate, to do one's work with full awareness in life, brings about a miraculous change. After which the disciple meets the Guru. After getting answers to my questions, I bowed to him and left from there. He left that disciple at the ashram and stayed there for 3 months. Time had passed, but no news from him. Till now. So all the Guru brothers also expected his return. Left, but one day he returns to the ashram. But now he was not the one who left here. He was something, he came back as someone else, with something amazing inside him. The change could be felt, an amazing one on his face. There was pause and great peace in the eyes, as soon as all the Gurus came to the ashram. The brothers surrounded him from all sides and started talking. He also started talking to his Guru brothers, those who talked to him. Everyone felt that now he was as impatient and talkative as before. Was not left, every word from his mouth was very clear. And were leaving with sweetness, meeting the Guru brothers for a while. After talking, he went straight towards the Guru. He touched his feet and said, Gurudev, am I still silent? My resolution still continues. the guru looked into the disciple's eyes with great attention for some time. Looked and said, "Yes, you are still silent. From your mouth, not a single word is coming out, and your determination still continues." "Yes," the disciple said. "Gurudev, when I left the ashram, I was silent through my mouth, but there were many voices inside me. There were many questions in my mind, and they were not going away. So I went into the forest, hoping that there I will find peace and the chatter in my mind will subside. But the more I went into solitude, the louder the voice inside me became. It became louder. The oldest voice within me came to me. Only then did I realize how wrong I was. When I tell my family, friends and guru brothers, when I used to say bad things about him, at that time I used to think that I am right when I see the guru brothers talking to each other. Used to gossip and make fun of them, yet I still felt the same. I felt that I was better than them, and I'm doing right. But that day I felt for the first time how wrong I used to speak. These voices for a long time. The complaints kept going on inside me. But gradually one day all these voices, it has ended from within me. Now I am silent from within also when there was no one to speak from outside in that dense forest. And there was no sound left inside, and for the first time that day I understood the true meaning of silence. There was a lot of peace all around me. Although I was also hearing some sounds which had come before also. But I could not hear them, but now I can hear all those voices clearly. The sound of wind blowing, chirping of birds was heard from. The sound of water. And a voice. I heard all these voices for the first time with full consciousness. I have never felt so much peace around me before. To disturb this peace, for the first time I took any words out of my mouth. I screamed, "Oh God, what kind of peace is this? Why is everything so quiet? What happened?" But even after my shouting, the peace was not disturbed. Everyone. It was as quiet as before, both outside and inside. "Oh Gurudev, I talked to my guru brothers. I talked to you, I'm speaking, I'm walking. I am seeing something, but I am completely alone within myself. I am in silence, I am in a crowd, then I feel lonely from within. I am there. When I want to make noise even within myself, even then I'm alone. Now everything is visible, everything is heard," the Guru said. "As long as we keep speaking outwards, within there will be unrest. But the day if we turn inward, then anything will come out of our mouth. We will remain calm. All the evils in the world are mostly ours. It arises from speaking, because we do not want to remain silent. We talk more than we need to. We are the ones in front. Don't want to listen to him, but want to stop him from speaking. Want to make him understand who I am, what I do. I can, and this remains the aim of our life. Our energy keeps getting wasted in useless talk, just like that. The life of people in the society is filled with sorrows which always are busy, narrating to each other, sometimes to each other. Don't want to listen, don't want to understand, and never want to remain silent. Didn't even learn, because remaining silent makes them feel small, the world. The cause of all wars is our speaking, so we only have to. One should speak only as much as is necessary, because speaking in vain wastes energy. Nor should we ever destroy our inner, does not allow us to return, because it pulls us outwards, keeps and is outside this world. But if you want to turn towards your inner world, then turn to this should be kept closed. That is why all the Buddhas who became self-realized happened. They all ran towards solitude, so that they would not have to speak much. He should not listen too much. He should remain alone and quiet. That's why one can travel within easily. But if anyone wants, so, even after living in this world, one can remain alone and calm, can live. But for this, they will have to save their energy, which he was still wasting away in his useless words. Friends, the moral of this story is that talking in vain is energy. We have to destroy speaking too much, and in vain is what we have to do within ourselves. Does not allow us to return towards because it bends us outward, and those who wish to travel within should be kept closed. I hope you like this story. You must have liked it and learned a lot from the story. You can give us your views by commenting in the comment box below. You can tell me the rest if you like this story, like this video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to hear more such stories. Till then, we will meet you next day with another such inspiring story. Thank you.